Hello folks, welcome back to Lego with Fonzie. Everyone is well. Hi, we're back on the farm, which is part of the larger Minecraft Valley project. I feel I have to point that out there. A couple of people have commented, it's fine, don't worry about it. It's okay. Right, so, quick couple of updates for you. I've put in the new plate. This is where we're going to be working at the moment now. Got things slated to go in here, something here, something here. That's all cool. The gardens are all finished. We've now added pumpkins in. Sugar cane's now been added in. And the chicken roost, I believe it's called. Don't quote me on that one. We've got a roost now installed, and I'm waiting on the delivery of some parts to make chickens. So as soon as the postman gets here, I'm going to start dotting some chickens around. That's going to be cool. Like chickens everywhere, man. Yeah. So yeah, today we're going to focus on here. Not quite sure how much this we're going to get done today, but we'll get as much of it done as possible. Because I go on holiday soon. Can't wait. Actually, by the time this video comes out, I'll have been on holiday and come back and probably been home about a month. So, let's have a chat. Just giggling my head now. Right, get out of your system, come on. Stupid autistic boy. Yes, I am. I am autistic, and yes, I do think I am daft. Anyway, that's my prerogative, and I can call myself that. So, here we have it. A barn. Completely redesigned, reimagined, redone. As you can see. What I've done versus the old barns I used to make is, rather than just putting the hinge and then just running a thin 1x2 wall down the edge, I'd literally just do the hinge and then just run a 1x2 down here with that, like, not attached to it, but at the side of it. So the front end was quite flimsy. What I've actually done is run 2x2 up here, and then the top portion from here upwards is 2x3. So what's going to happen is these door sections here are all strengthened up into the corners. Then I'm going to run 1x2 down the side, the back, and the other side, and then I'm going to tie the whole lot together with a bit of strengthening on the top. So it's going to be a lot stronger than it was before. It's going to be gravy. So this fits into this little slot I've made here, like so. It's standard construction, and by standard construction I mean it's a 16x16. Along with a 6x16. So you've got a 6x16 here and a 16x16 here. Standard construction for me is the underneath of this is coated with 2x4 plate stacked on top of each other. So once you do that, and then you add on the 16x16 and the 6x16, it brings it up to the standardized height of a Lego brick. So it literally, as you can see, it's all smooth up against the things. So it's all on one floor, one level. There's no ups and downs into doorways, etc. That's why I call it standardized construction. Next, got some strengthening pieces we're going to add in. These are purely aesthetic for now. There you go. It's a 2x4 with 7 2x2 on top of it. They are purely aesthetic for the moment. Purely. This is due to the fact of once the roof goes on, I'd like it to have something extra to sit on. Alright. Like so. The roof of this is going to be a piked one. So this extra support on the outside makes it look nice. It also does provide a bit more support for the roof, because the roofs of these are quite heavy in Lego terms. They are quite heavy. Next, we are going to add some DBG, that's dark bluish grey, as the foundation pieces for this. Now, when I build in Minecraft, you will often find me building the basis of what I'm building. I build it in stone. I always build it in stone. Smooth stone primarily. Now I can hear people going, but why do you do that then, Matt? Well, the reason I do it is not for any other reason other than the aesthetic reason. I'm an engineer, and as an engineer, I know that if you put wood onto grass or any damp surface, it will eventually rot. So I like to build my buildings, my constructions, whatever it is I'm making, I like to make it as close to Minecraft, but also as close to realism as possible. I treat everything I make as realism, whether that be in Minecraft or in Lego. I treat it all as realism. So what I've done is I've built a stone foundation, stone base, and then I'm going to place the walls on top of that. These posts are into a sandy base. That's what the tan is. It's a sand base, but that would be a compacted sand. Next, I'm going to wheel in a gigantic tub of light bluish grey. Nah, I'm only joking. It's not gigantic. It's a large tub, but it's not gigantic. So next is placing loads of 1x2 LBG, and I mean a lot. The amount of times you folks have sat and watched me place 1x2 masonry into a wall, I'm surprised anybody's still here to watch these. But people seem to like it, and I'm going to keep making it even if nobody views it. I'll keep on making it because it makes me happy. Right then, folks, the walls are in. That didn't take long, did it? Sorry about that. You've watched me put walls in so many times. So many times. So, what I've done, quick recap. 1x2 LBG masonry all the way around. 2x2 in the corners, all the way up 8 high. The LBG masonry is 6 high with 2 rows. You've got a top row and a lower row of a dark bluish grey, or DBG as I call it, running across the tops there and there and there, and then 2 pieces in the middle to make it seriously sturdy. Seriously sturdy. As you all know, I display these at shows, so I like to make sure that they're actually robust enough to be able to travel. At the same time, it can take a bit of a knock. So, why not? Anyway.
A few inches later.
Right then, now it's time for some tile. Do love this bit. Really do love this bit. Makes everything look all schmancy and nice.
Six and a half hours later.
Right then, folks, the tile is in. It's looking good. Took me a little while to do that there, hence why I cut it out. I had a bit of finagling and a few ideas I tried, but I'm happy with the way it is now. Next, we're going to put a roof on this. I am currently waiting for parts to do the interior of this out, so that'll be done at a later time. Right now, today we're going to get the roof on. Let me get some brick. One moment. Big brick tub. Big brick tub. So this is my large brick tub. I have a couple of these hanging around. They carry the materials I use the most. I always keep a lot of them on hand. In here there's a variation of 2x4, 2x2, 2x3, 2x6, 2x8. As you can see, the farm got torn down, has been rebuilt, but all the 2x RDB just got thrown in here, so it's full of various 2x reddish brown. So let's throw a roof together, shall we?
$2,000 later.
Roof's on. It's looking good. I've built it slightly different, as you can see. I've got pieces either end protruding, just because I think it gives it that little bit more aesthetic. Gives it a bit more of a look to it rather than just a standard It's like a standard roof I keep throwing together like that one, which I do like those because I make them in Minecraft. But I just thought to make it look a bit nicer. So next, we're going to put some plate on top of it. I'm going to try and work out which of these plates will do the job best. But then I was looking at it and thinking it'd be nice to pull it in by a row of studs. But then I think it's going to get too complicated to make the roof because I don't have much. We're going to do a keep it simple, stupid roof. We're going to follow the KISS mantra to a T, and we're just going to keep it do as a very simplistic barn roof. So we're going to put plate across, all the way across, rather than trying to over-engineer this thing. Which, let's be honest, if we do it this way, it'll also tie the roof together a lot stronger as well. So we'll go for simplicity over fashion. I mean, it's a lot tougher, it's a lot tighter now than it was. He said, watch it just crumble in his fingers now, just after saying that. That looks good. I actually like the way that looks. Oh, there we go. Broke it. I knew pressing on it like that I'd break it. I knew it. I goofed. Fixed it. You broke the barn roof. Oh, you fixed it. Well done. But it's literally as simple as that. Got a couple of strengthens inside to hold it together. She is quite sturdy. I am very, very happy with it. And there she is, ladies and gentlemen, the barn. She looks a lot better than the last one did. A lot better. Through my studies of barns and sizes, the barns are usually the same size as houses. Sometimes I've seen them even bigger than houses. Quite large ones. But given the fact that that's a micro farmhouse and this is just a standard barn, I'm very, very happy with it. I think this farm's looking a lot better than it did before. And I'm really chuffed with it. Right. Next time, we got a new building that's going in there. And that's the blueprint for it. That's the standardized construction I was talking about earlier. That's going to be going in here. But that's not today. That's next time. Thanks for watching. I'll see you all next time on this lovely, lovely farm project, which is nearing completion. What we've got here to do. This building and here. Oh, it's getting exciting. See you all next time, my friends. Good night, good afternoon, good morning, whatever you are, whatever you're doing. God bless. Ta-da. It looks cracking. Cracking cheese. Get on it.